Coming up today on This Is True Really News, something from Ronnie Tucker. Ooh, it looks pretty good too. If you like...
It's a medium rare or medium well?
If you like Scottish men, Ronnie's one of them. I think he's from Glasgow. What? You look confused. Well, how can I help?
I'm not that fond of Scottish men, but okay.
The hell you say?
Well, I've met one.
Well, from now on, I'll be Herkle-Durkling during our recording sessions.
Yeah, I know. I knew once he found some of that we were done, he would use Scottish on us. I knew he would.
You know, Herkle-Durkle means to lounge around in bed.
Sure it does.
It does. Herkle-Durkle.
Sounds like something you name a pickle. Herkle-Durkle pickles. Herkle-Durkle gherkins.
So you can't eat them unless you're laying in bed.
Exactly.
Which means you have to have a tiny fridge next to the bed.
No,
I'm liking this more and more.
You get a little bowl of your Herkle-Durkle gherkins.
Herkle-Durkle gherkins.
That's the ones. Put them in a nice little bowl. Find your favorite beverage. Walk to your bedroom. Place them on the nightstand. Get into your bed all snugly.
Turn on Netflix. Watch Monsieur Spade.
Or you could turn on Prime and watch Reacher. I don't care.
There you go. Yeah, just playing something.
You're in bed nibbling on pickles. And they would be what pickles?
Herkle-Durkle gherkins. So, if you like that kind of
crap... Is this just supposed to be the like, subscribe, and follow part of our show?
Yes,
oh, boy.
Please like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News. If you have a missive that where you need to correct us in no uncertain terms, make it good and send it to TITR@netradio.network.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
That's probably one of our most concise ones yet.
Actually, as it turns out, sadly, it's after midnight.
It is?
The windshield fogs up.
We should be done.
The windshield fogs up on Thomas Ayok's F-250 pickup truck.
How's
He flashes a low smile as he slowly maneuvers through the sawgrass, down dirt roads, deep into the Florida glades. They're always there. That's why they call them Everglades.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, are these the partial glades?
His windshield first confirmed it when the dew point drops in the dead of night. It's prime time for pythons. Says Thomas, I catch more pythons. When that happens, it'll make things start moving. He's a contractor with Florida Fish and Wildlife.
Okay.
He's hunted Burmese pythons in the Everglades for over a decade, which leads me to the serious question of why.
Whatever were you thinking?
He's a retired U.S. Army vet, divides his time betwixt North Carolina, the Florida Panhandle, and Homestead, California, where he keeps an RV, I'm sure in a park, with other retired folks. He
shows people pictures of all the snakes he's caught.
He always participates in
the snake
Florida Python Challenge. Let's see if that's in the Guinness Book of Records. It's hosted by the Wildlife Commission to incentivize people to track down the invasive Burmese pythons that thrive in the Florida preserve wetlands. This year's 10-day challenge just ended last week. I don't know that I want to go about in swamp to find snakes that squeeze the life out of you. Hang on, let me think. No, I don't even have to think for a minute. I don't want to do that.
It's like the guy down there who got arrested for feeding an alligator.
I would rather grab some Herkle-Durkle gherkins and watch some TV. I don't care if I'm watching reruns of Johnny Carson. For some of you younger folks, you might have to Google that.
Yep.
Think of Jay Leno's replacement, only funnier.
There we go. I just saw a video of a guy being arrested because he kept feeding a wild alligator. It was basically, I think they called it animal harassment. And he said he's a good boy. He likes ham sandwiches. Of course he does.
That's because he only gets one chance to be a bad boy. How is he? He's good. How is he? He's good. Wait, where are you? That thrashing noise I hear.
This from Sky News via Ronnie Tucker. Following a forestry accident in January, a 33-year-old man was flown by air ambulance to Graz University Hospital, or Graz, I suppose, University Hospital in southeastern Austria, which is not its own continent out in the Pacific, with serious head injuries. He needed emergency surgery, but the doctor allegedly let his 13-year-old daughter take part in the operating on him. The newspaper reported she even drilled a hole in the patient's skull.
Of course, we were operating on his leg.
She's using a Black & Decker, and it kind of slipped. While the operation was said to have gone off without issue, the patient is still unable to work, and investigations by the Graz Public Prosecutor's Office against the entire surgical team are continuing. The surgeon...
Surgery by the numbers. It works for watercolors.
The operation... The surgeon and one other employee, a specialist who was present during the operation and apparently said nothing,
the kid had a drill.
Are reportedly been let go by the hospital. For what? We don't know.
Oh, I have a couple of guesses.
Mystery. Get this. Everybody heard about the story when the newspaper got a hold of it, right? It was all over the newspaper, all over the radio, all over TV. The guy didn't know it was about him until the authorities dropped by and said, "Hey, you're a witness in the investigation." They said, "I was out cold. How can I be a witness?"
That would be a dead giveaway. What do you remember? Sleeping.
Yeah.
My eyelids were dark.
I'm hoping they do more on this one because I would really like to know.
There's got to be follow-up here somewhere, please.
Yes, please, God, let there be.
This story is almost a year old now.
Okay.
I just can't.
Do it. Do it.
You may have seen it. A Delta Airlines Airbus A350 forced to return to Atlanta after 2 hours in the air last September, after what the pilot told air traffic control was a biohazard issue.
Oh, another one of these.
A passenger suffered an onboard medical emergency. Let's just say that food went in A and came out really liquidy in B. That left the entire length of the aisle. I think it came out liquidy
in A.
Yeah, it's okay. That left the entire length of the aisle covered in. Ew.
Oh, that would suck so badly.
Of all the place to get the runs on a a pressurized tube high in the air, I don't think so.
But why all the way up and down? Why didn't he just go in the bathroom and stay there?
Well, there's probably someone occupying the front one.
Likely.
And he had to go to the back one. They were busy, and you know how that goes. The Guardian report passengers said the flight crew did everything they could to clean up the mess. So,
hey, are you done in there yet? I really got to go.
Please be done in there yet.
I really got a went all over the plane just now. Can I get in there, please?
They said the flight crew was out spraying it with scented disinfectant, but that merely just made it smell like vanilla
poop
excrement. Yeah. Back in Atlanta, passengers, including the afflicted traveler, waited 8 hours for the plane to be cleaned up and the aisle carpet to be replaced. Then they reboarded the same plane and went on their way to Barcelona.
They let the guy back on?
They left everybody back on.
I would not.
Same. You realize through the whole flight is like.
Yeah. Can you smell anything?
Do you smell anything? I think I smell. Is that? And who? What poor son of a gun is sitting next to this guy?
Going.
Not me.
How are you feeling? If you tell me anything
okay?
other,
you need a 7-Up, Tums, something, anything.
Tell me you feel empty, or I'm punching you right now.
Got some kaopectate if you need. You know.
I have a cork and a trained monkey.
Well, that's the last thing you remember. That poor monkey trying to put the cork back in. Yeah. That was funny in our day.
Signs.
Signs?
Yes, signs. Everywhere a sign.
Are they still blocking out the scenery and breaking my mind?
Absolutely. Do this.
Don't do that. Yeah. Can't you read the signs?
I can. Tarrant First Baptist Church. God holds each accountable for sin and will punish Pastor Larry Wilhite. I'm going to get out and do some sinning if Larry's taking the blame.
See, kids, punctuation matters.
Here's a sign from a newscast, and I love this. School name change. Nominations for Robert E. Lee Elementary. You can only imagine why they're changing the name. Here they are. Drew Brees Elementary. Bruce Lee Elementary. John Cena Elementary School. In fourth place, Adolf Hitler School for Friendship and Tolerance.
Sorry.
And in fifth place, Schoolie McSchoolface. I think I'd be voting for that one.
That's the one. Yeah, the first three are mundane, and the fourth one is just wrong.
It's too long for one.
That's the problem.
Sign in a parking lot. Do not enter. Entrance only.
See, somewhere in the world, there is someone that works for a living, roams free, came up with that.
One sign. Sign on a train. We are now approaching Leeds, where this train terminates customers.
Again, little punctuation, just.
And this is
time to eat, gentlemen.
This one just drives me nuts. It shows two Ninja Turtles with slices of pizza in their hands.
Okay.
And I don't know how to read the sign. It's a 2-panel thing, right? And it either says, say pizza to drugs, say no to yes.
Or say turtle to pizza?
No, say pizza, say no, to drugs, to yes.
Well, that's not confusing in the least.
No, I'm just hoping I can get a piece of pizza.
See, and all I want is people, when they make their signs, to use a font and size that people could actually, I don't know, read.
I realized this last night and actually chuckled to myself while I was asleep. Do you realize pizza is just an open-faced sandwich?
No.
Yep. That's all it is.
No.
It's an open-faced sandwich.
Nope.
Pizza is an open-faced sandwich.
You are not going to ruin pizza for me. Nope.
No swimming. Arms and legs make...
So a calzone is just a...
Oh, yeah.
That's a closed-faced pizza.
Yeah, it really is. Closed-faced pizza. You're right. See? I am good.
I am hurting my head now.
No swimming. Arms and legs may pose a choking hazard to alligators. Sign in a...
There's a time and a place for senses of humor.
That's one of them.
No, signs aren't one of them.
There's a sign in parking lot. No understanding anytime.
Okay. I got that one.
And here's a sign. And this is the last one.
Thank you, Jesus.
It has that Wi-Fi symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't think this is in an English-speaking country. No wife? No problem. We free you 1 month wife to try. If not satisfied, just return it to us within 30 days. No need pay.
Oh, I can't even count the ways.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.